Anthony Simons out there with MP. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Buzelis in at the four-man position. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and more of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Giannis kicks to Porter. Good on the 13-footer.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
MP passes to Yabusele. Back to MP. Outside, Simons. Okoro with it. He's against Kuzma. They recover. Nice shot by Yabusele. First quarter, just over a minute played. Porter against MP. And Porter, here we go. A wide open look here for Kuzma. His three-pointers off the mark. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease.
Outside, Simons. Pass to Okoro. Shoots. And the Bulls get it back. Yabusele passes to MP, and that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Chicago foul.
The Bucks shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
First personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Bucks, Gary Harris. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Harris against Simon. Pass to Yabusele. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Chicago leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Simons has it in the corner. Back to MP. Porter with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. And then Porter with the jam.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments.
Substitution on the court.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Outside, Simons. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Buzelis out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Collins. And it's MP in at the point. That's the group on the 4 for Chicago. Now Buzelis, he has yet to score. The putback and another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 5. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Okoro dishes to Collins. MP with it. Picked up by Harris. 6 to shoot. Here's Buzelis. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
2 minutes.
Here's Giannis. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Nifty move. Collins grabs the miss. Bulls leading by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Buzelis. And he makes that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And here's Kuzma. Lets it fly. A rebound by Simon.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
MP against Porter. Buzelis with the ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Antetokounmpo finds Harris. Here's Kuzma. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Kuzma's got 6 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Turner against Collins. Pass to Okoro. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jump.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Antetokounmpo. Here's Buzelis. Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Bulls on top.
Milwaukee 31.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bucks trail by 5. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Harris is out there with Porter. And it's Turner in at the small forward. Here's Portis. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky's really the limit.
Out to the right wing. Now, Buzelis. He has 6. Giannis outside. And here is Portis to the paint. The kick out to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And now, Allen LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back over to you, Kevin.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Timeout called the Bucks. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely.